So let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward. Knees just slightly relaxed and bent. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Let the shoulders drop down, the arms just come slightly in front. Slightly away from the body. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as we inhale, we let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. Leave a slight pause. And then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out the nose. Just for a moment, concentrate on the breath, focus. Let all your other thoughts just dissipate or float away. And become aware of your feet on the ground. Feel every part of your earth making contact with the surface of the earth. Feel that energetic connection all the way down to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. Just take a couple more nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. And step out to a slightly wider stance. Let's start with what I think is everyone's kind of favorite, knocking on the door of life. So we're just going to start turning from the waist, making sure the knees stay fairly straight forward. They don't bend in. Let the arms hang like ribbons of silk. And as you turn side to side, the momentum finally causes the arms to make contact with the body. Area just below the belly button and a point directly behind it on your back called the Mingmen or the door of life. Look over the shoulder. Get a little further around each time. Bring your focus to the spine. Notice each vertebra turning in place, starting from all the way down to the lower spine, working its way all the way up into your neck. On this, you can breathe in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. You feel any kind of constriction in your breath, some tightness, then breathe out through the mouth. It's a sign that you need to purge the energy. Breathing in and out through the nose, we build the energy inside us. Now let's let the one hand come up and hit the chest, just inside the shoulder crease, stimulating lung 1 and lung 2 points. And let's come up even further and tap the area just behind the shoulder at the base of the neck. Come back down to the chest. Back down to the abdomen. Slow it down into water waves where the hands just move through the air around you. Feel the air moving between your fingers. Do it slow enough so that maybe you begin to feel some resistance as your hands move through the Wei Qi, the energetic field around you. Slow it down just a little bit more until you finally come to a stop. Bring your hands onto your hips. Step in just a little bit. Let's do hip circles. So it's all out of the hips, making as big a circle as you can comfortably. As with all these postures, you want to stay within your comfort zone. Never ever experience any discomfort or pain. If you do, back off, limit the motion. So trying not to move the shoulders and the head. Do it all out of the hips. And reverse. Good, slow it down, come to a stop. Now we'll do waist circles. So here you are going to move the whole upper torso. A nice circle. Again, make sure, especially don't lean back any further than you're comfortable. And reverse. And come slowly to a stop. Good. Taking your hands behind you, just kind of hold them together. And we're going to push one shoulder out, then the opposite shoulder. Again, trying not to move the head. So we're all going out of the shoulders. Kind of the spine stays nice and straight. We just move the shoulders, pick up the pace. Everything rotates around the spine. Good. Slow it down. Some nice big shoulder circles. So we're going to come up the front to the back and then drop down. Really pull your shoulders up towards your ears and then let them drop back and down. One more time, we're going to reverse. So we come up the back, down the front. Good. Slow it down. Kind of give yourself a hug and then open up and really especially open the chest. Push the two shoulder blades together. And then open the shoulder blades as you hug yourself. So you breathe in. Open the chest. Push the shoulder blades together. Breathe out. Collapse the chest, open the shoulder blades, separate the shoulder blades. You can alternate which hand goes on top or not, doesn't really matter. One more time. Good. Let's make some nice big pinwheels. So bring the arms around, up and around. Do a little speed here. Again, only within your comfort zone. One more time and we'll reverse. Good. Make your hands into bird's beak. So we take the fingers and bring them to the thumb. So we've got this concentrated positioning here. We're going to put that again just inside the crease, shoulder crease on your chest muscle. You're going to bring your elbows up and back, keeping pressure on that point. Rooster spreads its feathers. One more time, reverse. and slowly come to a stop. Good. Let your hands drop down. Just for a moment, look inward, get a sense of what's going on inside your body. Notice where the energy is flowing. Also become aware of where you may have stagnation or blockage, or muscle tension or pain. And don't give it a moment's thought, just identify it and move on. Bring your arms up. Let your left hand grab the wrist of your right hand and lean to the left and kind of just pull a little bit, getting that stretch all the way down the arm, down the side of the body, right up into the hips. Just hold that nice and easy, breathe. Come back to center. Switch hands. So now the right holds the left wrist and pull over to the right. Come back to center. Basically one palm over the other as we hold our hands. Come slightly back, only as far as comfortable, looking up at the ceiling. Go ahead and let them drop down to your side. Hold up the heavens, come up, interlace your fingers. Palms are up, they rotate in front of your face. So the palms are facing upward. Following with your eyes, you push upward and slightly behind you. Then holding your breath, you look forward as you hold that position. And then breathe out as you drop down. So we breathe in. Hold your breath. Look forward. Breathe out, down. One more time. And drop down. Go ahead, step out to a little bit of a wider stance. Put your hands on your upper thighs, just below your hips, and just transfer the weight side to side, stretching out those inner thighs. Try not to lean forward. Good, come back to the middle. Place your hands in front of the lower dantian, palms facing each other. As you breathe in, let them come apart about 3 inches or so. As you breathe out, you come back to the starting point. Try to make your fingers and hands as relaxed and loose as possible. Try to really feel that energetic flow coming out of the palms, filling that space between the hands, forming an energetic ball or a chi ball. Walk the stance in just a bit. Turn the ball over so that your left hand is on top. Your left hand is then going to move as you turn from your waist, like you're serving a platter. Your right hand is going to come over the head, palm up. And you're going to just twist as far as comfortable. Then come back around to the center, grab that chi ball, roll it over, and now serve to the right. Dragon twist. Breathe in as you come to the center. Breathe out as you turn. So we breathe in, we pause, and then we breathe out. Pause. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the middle. Hold that ball. Just take that ball, turn it so either hand is cradling the ball, supporting the ball. Take the other hand, put it behind it. Try not to even think about it. Just take that ball and push it into the body wherever the body seems to need a little bit of extra energy. And feel that warmth as that ball enters the body and then spreading out. Good. Just let the hand drop and just for a moment, let the energy continue to move through your body. Bring your hands into prayer position. It's called circling the chi. We're going to let the hands rotate out like a circle so the fingers now point forward. And then as it goes down, the fingers point towards the bottom. They finish the bottom of the circle, they come up close to the torso, then they rotate around to the fingers are now pointing to the top. So we breathe in as we come up. Breathe out as you go around. Good. One more time. All the way around. Come back to center. Just relax for a moment. Bring your hands forward. And just shake at the wrists. But try to feel the fingers perhaps getting heavier. We're going to change in a second to the opposite way. Flip them over now. Good. Now karate chop straight forward, really vigorously. And feel those fingers getting heavier, fingertips. Good. Slow it down. Bring your fingernails together, including the thumbnail if you can, and just go back and forth, making the sound like a washboard. stimulating all of the meridians that begin or end in your fingers. 6 of them. Now kind of cup your hands and tap the fingertips, including the thumb. Good. Rub your palms together. We're going to tap at the wrists, opening the inner and outer paths. Good, and switch. Good. From the Jing, one of my favorite moves, especially for arthritis of the hands, we're going to bring our hands so our fingers are pointing down at the floor. Fingers are stretched apart as wide as you can and even pulling them back slightly. So you've got a lot of tension going on in your hands. We're going to tense them up basically as hard as you comfortably can. Then fighting that tension, you're going to rotate them up until the fingers point straight forward. Relax. Bring them into the chest. Next, we're going to do what we call baby chicken. We're going to flex, keeping them close to our shoulders. We're going to flex the hands downward, pushing the fingers down, really stretching the top of the hands. And then relax. Then we're going to push out with the heels of the hands, pulling the fingers back towards us, stretching them apart. Really building that tension there. And then relax and bring them in. Then we're going to go fingertips to the horizon. Again, stretching the hands out and back, pushing towards the horizon as hard as you can. Bring it in and down. So let's go through that whole process again. So breathe in. Relax, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out and down. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. And down. Good. Bringing the fingers together, almost like prayer position, but then interlace. Bring the forearms as close together as comfortable and turn from the wrists in a figure 8 pattern. And reverse. Good. Again, shaking them out. To the sides. Down. Good. Just take a moment again to just kind of feel the energy flow. With your left hand, palm up, bring it up the body. Then rotate so it's palm down, going in front, so you're forming a circle here. Emulating the spirals in nature. Again, here we don't want to have the hands tight and stiff. We want to have the fingers and hands as relaxed as possible. Everybody's got this motion down. Now put the left hand down, do the right hand, same thing. Good, bring that hand down. Now we're going to do both hands. So we're going to start with the left hand. Left hand comes up. As it rotates to move down, the right hand comes up. So we're forming this circle with both hands. One more time around and reverse. Good, slow it down. Come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath, blow out your mouth. Good, bring your left hand palm up or palm to the side, fingers pointing straight up. The right hand is going to be behind as we turn and twist, and we're going to push. We breathe in, we switch hands. The right hand now comes across the face and then pushes to the left. Looking over the shoulder as we twist. Breathe in as you come to the center, breathe out as you twist. One more time each side. Good, drop your hands down. Take a nice deep breath, bring them up above your head, palms facing each other. Go to a little wider stance. We're going to push our hips to the left. We're going to take the left hand, palm pointing towards the top of the head. The right hand extends out, palm upward. We then switch as we look to the hand that's going out and down. Breathing into the center, breathing out as you extend to the side. Dancing with the rainbow. One more time each side. Good. Bring the hands down, pushing the energy down. Bringing down the heavens, breathe in. Gather the energy in your palms. Pause, breathe out as you push the energy down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the legs, into the ground. Twice more, breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Putting your hands on your hips. Going to do young boy kicks from Shavasana 2. So we're going to, you can start on whichever leg you're comfortable with, putting all that weight into that leg. You're going to lift the opposite knee. Then you're going to kick out with the heel, pulling the feet toward you a bit. Then pull it in and down. And then switch to the opposite side. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. If you need a chair to hold you, to keep you a little balance, or the wall, please feel free to do that. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Do you want to kick you? Here it goes. One more time each side. Good. Take your hands now, bring them back to the waist, palms out, low down, thumbs pointing towards the center line of the body. You're going to try and hit your thumbs with your heels. Couple more, and come to a stop. Good. Going to the Wuji stance. Bring your hands up in front of you, palms down. Pull as if you're pulling in the oars. And then we come up and relax. So we pull down as the hips come forward. Hands travel up the torso a little bit and then come out. Breathe in as you come up, breathe out as you go back. So the hips come forward, the hips go back. Rowing the boat. 2 more. Good. Bring it in. Turn the hands, palms up in a loose fist on your hips. Go to a little wider stance so you can bend down, be comfortable. We're going to do some punching here. Punching is great for the liver, for releasing anger, and that's all related to the spring or the earth element, the wood element. So at first, let's do a simple, you're going to need to rotate your left arm out until the fist is in front of your chest, out, not so far that you lock out the elbow, but just far enough so the elbow's relaxed. Then you're going to bring it in and then reverse. Breathe out as you go out. Breathe in as you come in. Tensing the body a little bit. And as you go out, relaxing as you come in. I like to rise up on my legs as I come in and sink down as I go out. One more time each side. Good. Now this time we're going to do it a little more fiercely so we can tense every part of our body, basically, called punching with fierce eyes. And then we're really going to relax. So as that hand comes out, we're tensing as hard as we can with every part of our body. And then when we relax, we gather energy and pull it in. So we punch, tense, relax, gather, and bring in. Breathe out, tense, relax, and breathe in. Really make sure you have a tight fist at the end and then relax it. One more time each side. Good. Bring the hands together in prayer position. Step out to a wide stance. You're going to sink down to as far as you're comfortable. We're going to rise up, the hands separate, prayer position over the top of the head, but in front of you. Then pushing the palms together tightly, lifting the elbows, we sink down. So we breathe in, breathe out. Good. One more time. Rise up, bring the stance in a little bit. The palms come up facing each other. They turn towards the body. They push out with claws. Then they relax and they come in towards the body. So exhibit claws. And then come in. Sorry, this is called extending claws, exhibiting wings. So tense up, and when you make those claws pushing out, then relax as the wings just float in. One more time. Bring it in and push down. Come down to the legs. Bring your feet as close together as comfortable. Put the hands over the knees, just actually above the knees, only the fingers are over the kneecaps. Rotate your knees around in one direction. And rotate them in the opposite direction. Good. Keeping your hands right where they are, drop down to as far as comfortable, and then just kind of bounce a little bit. Try to feel, especially the ankles, loosening up. Few more. Good. Come on up. Nice and slow. Put your hands on the hips. Starting with whatever foot you want. You're going to bring your toe forward and then just turn circles with the ankle. And reverse. And switch feet. Turn circles. And reverse. Good. Now again, holding on to something if you need to for your balance. We're going to bring the foot out in front of us and turn at the ankle again. And reverse. And now switch. And reverse. Good. Clearing to the lungs. We're going to come up on our toes as we gather energy up into the chest and then sink back down. So we breathe in, come up onto our toes, breathe out as we go down. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. Bringing down the heavens. Just once, come all the way down. One palm over the other, bring your feet as close together as comfortable. Feel all that energy coming out of the palms, filling the lower dantian, the abdomen, with a warm, loving light. And once that little pearl is absorbed as much energy as it can, let it spiral down your legs and up your torso. Let your body relax and rock and sway as that energy moves through your body. And as that loving light moves through, removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages. It's dispelling negative thoughts and emotions until every part of your body is aglow with the energy. And let that energy expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. Just allow yourself to float weightlessly inside this cocoon. And as you do, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath in, gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.